Hello everyone, my name is Sanya Jain and I'm from Hidden and Renault. I'm a verbal trainer here. So in today's video, we are going to talk about IELTS speaking, where we will be discussing about the IELTS pattern and will understand the tips and tricks. So let's begin. Number one, first of all, we need to understand that what is the time duration of IELTS speaking and how many tasks are there. So there will be 3 tasks and we will get only 11 to 14 minutes to attempt our IELTS speaking. Over here, we will get 3 different types of tasks, and for that, we need to first understand that what to expect from here. First, it will be face-to-face interview with the examiner. So the examiner will be in front of you and you will have to complete your IELTS speaking in front of the examiner. Number two, same speaking test for both the module, general and academic. So whether you are for general training IELTS or for academic IELTS, your speaking would be same. Even in the computer-driven IELTS test, the speaking module remains the same, personal interview with the examiner. Next, it is completely recorded. Like your complete 11 to 14 minutes of IELTS speaking will be recorded. And when you go over there for your IELTS exam, they will check your ID and you will have to greet properly. Then they will begin with your 3 tasks. Next, no student is allowed to ask for the score. And last, semi-formal setting of the exam. Now, let's understand that what are those 3 tasks. Number one, introduction. Number two, cue card round. And number three, extended discussion. So in part 1 of introduction, we will get 3 to 4 minutes to complete this task, where the examiner is going to ask you 3 to 4 questions on any of the common topic. For example, you can see the topics on the right side: work, study, recreation, home, art, birthdays, family and friends, music, TV, transport. So it can be any topic, and they will have 3 to 4 minutes of this round one with you face to face. Then in the same, you do not need to go for the complex or elaborative answers here. Your answers can be small, but yes, always give the best answers as you can. Then in part 2, it is basically a cue card round, where you will get a question and you will get 1 minute to prepare, and then you will have to speak continuously on that for 2 to 3 minutes. It is sort of a monologue where the examiner will allow you to speak continuously for 2 to 3 minutes without any break. And a task card with guidelines will be given to you. So whatever the question, whatever the challenging question is given to you, they will give you a task card to you over there. Then the theme of this part would be general rather than personal. Don't write complete sentences on the scratch paper. Make small notes. When you get 1 minute to prepare your points, to prepare yourself, make the small points which you can use at the time of your speaking rather than writing the paragraphs. Otherwise, you won't get much of time to write your notes. And last, follow a proper structure for answering. In the same, here you can make the structure. For example, you can begin with the introduction, where whatever the task to challenging card is, whatever the topic is, give the general description of the topic. Then pick 1 or 2 reasons or the points with at least 2 examples to justify your point of view. And at last, in conclusion, re-establish your point of view and summarize the entire talk. This is how you will be able to speak continuously for 2 to 3 minutes, and you will have good content to perform. Last, in part 3, it is basically a Q&A round where it is attached with your part 2. In part 2, the cue card, whatever the cue card you have got, on the basis of the same, they will ask you some questions, and it will become the part of your part 3. So here the examiner invites candidate to participate discussion of more abstract nature based on verbal questions thematically linked to part 2 prompt. takes about another 2 to 3 minutes. So this is how your speaking goes. These are 4 parameters on the basis of what your IELTS speaking will be checked, will be properly like given the you will get the bands on the basis of these 4 parameters. Number one is frequency, fluency and coherence. Number two is grammatically accuracy and range. Number three, lexical resource, and last is pronunciation. So make sure that you are having good fluency and your question is linked, your answer, your content is linked with the given question. You need to be good in terms of grammar, range and accuracy. Lexical resource means use some good words, use some transition words. For example, in addition to, furthermore, however, use such good transition words. And make sure that the pronunciation should be good. I hope these things are going to help you out in your IELTS speaking. If you want to know more, tell us in the comment section. We are Helen and Renaud.